Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke. This is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga practice. And we'll go ahead and begin our practice today, laying all the way down on your back. And just start to separate your feet so they're slightly wider than the hips. And allow your feet to fall open and away from the body, away from each other. We're going to place the right hand on the stomach and just keep the left hand out to the side to begin with. Just adjust the chin or tuck the chin. Make sure the back of the neck is nice and long. Closing our eyes. Just feeling the weight of your body on your mat. And start to slowly bring the awareness to your breath. And as you exhale, try to lengthen your exhalation a little bit more and pause. So you're going to stay empty. Keep softening the body and allowing your weight to draw down into your mat. And take a nice deep breath in through the nostrils. Feel the chest and belly expand, and then sigh that breath out. Engage in the belly. Breathing in through the nose. Holding at the top. You're going to take the left hand, place it at the heart, and just sip in a little bit more through your nose. Opening the mouth. Sighing the breath out. Take another deep breath in through the nostrils. I'm going to pause, close the mouth, and exhale through the nose. Just continue to breathe in and out through our nostrils. Take a nice deep breaths going in, and then long breaths coming out. Release the hands, ground the feet to the mat, and then tuck the tail under. Try to bring your feet about hip distance. Press your palms alongside the hips, and then start to raise the hips towards the ceiling. Engage the belly and slowly lower back down. And inhale, lift, drawing the tail under as we push the hips up. Exhale, slowly lower. Again, beginning by pushing the tailbone towards the heels and then driving the hips up towards the ceiling. And then slowly lower. Bring your hands to the back of the knees and just start to rock back and forth. Eventually coming all the way up into a seated position. Crossing the feet at the ankles. Cupping the hands around the knees. Bring your shoulders back as you sit up nice and tall. And just try to soften the shoulders down, feel the neck lengthen. And let your palms face up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. And side out. Take another deep breath in. Expanding the chest. Settling the shoulders down. Sighing the breath out. Extend the exhale, release the hands. And then just slowly raise your arms overhead as you breathe in, extending, softening the shoulders. And then just hinge forward and draw the hands down as you breathe out. Gaze out in front of you, see if you can walk your hands further forward and then bow the head. Traveling our hands to the right. Take a deep breath in. And exhale back to the center. And travel the hands over to the left. Take a deep breath in. And you exhale, come back to the center. And just rolling up slowly. You're going to transition back up to our hands and knees. Or back up to hands and knees. Back up to a seated position rather. Bring the right hand behind the back. Take the left hand to your right knee. And just sitting here. Start to lengthen first. Melt your shoulders down. Allow the heart to lift. And when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in. Expand the chest, suck the belly button in, and then twist as you breathe out. And slowly come on down, release back to the center. We're going to switch to the other side, placing our right hand on the left knee and the left hand behind the back. We're just beginning with lengthening our spine, softening our shoulders, engaging the belly. Take a deep breath in, suck the belly button into the spine. As you breathe out, twist. And release back to the center. Bringing the hands alongside the body and squeezing the fists, engaging the belly. As you breathe in, start to roll your wrists. As you reach all the way up towards the ceiling, pausing at the top. And the exhale, roll the wrists down in the opposite direction. And just cupcake the fingers behind your back. Inhale, pressing the chest up. And on the exhale, drawing the palms down, just shifting our weight as we press through the finger pads down into our mat. Just coming back into a seated position. We're going to extend the right hand forward, flip the knuckles towards you. And using your left hand, just try to push the flat palm out in front of you. Bring the fingers in towards you. And then come undone, and we'll switch. Draw the left fingers in towards us. And then just flipping the left hand over so the knuckles are facing away from the body. You're going to try to push through the wrist. And switching to the right hand. And then reach the hands overhead, squeeze the fists, melt the shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath in. And spread the fingers as you breathe out, lengthening the arms. And then just soften the hands back down again. We're going to transition to tabletop. So coming to our hands and knees. And trying to bring our shoulders above our wrists and our knees in line with our hips. Begin to lower the belly, pressing the chest forward and bringing your elbows in. And then start to round, drawing the belly in, tucking the tail under and pushing away from the mat. Inhale, slowly lowering the belly. Exhale, rounding through. And again, inhale, lower, spin the elbows in. Exhale, round, pull the belly in and hold. Press the tops of the feet into the mat, cupcake the fingers and sink back into child's pose. Keeping the arms extended. Press the palms down and gaze forward. On your next inhale, your shoulders are going to travel over the wrists. And we're going to drive the hips towards the wrists as we exhale. Press the shoulders back. Inhale, start to round, pulling the belly button into your spine. And exhale back into child's pose. Walking the hands forward. Just take a nice deep breath in as you glide forward, sink your hips, and lift your heart up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, draw the belly in and shift back into child's pose. And inhale the shoulders over the wrist, tuck the toes this time. And exhale into down dog. Pressing the hips towards the ceiling. Pedaling the feet out. And just coming back to stillness. You're going to sink the chest back towards the thighs. Raise the heels away from the mat. And then slowly lower. Again, inhale lifting. Exhale lower. And just slowly soften the knees all the way down to your mat. Untuck the toes and push your hips towards the heels. Cupcake the right fingers, or the fingers on the right hand, and extend the left hand through towards the right side of your mat. And slowly come undone. Cupcake the left hand out in front of you. Slide the right shoulder through, shifting the weight to your right ear, your right shoulder. Come undone. So cupcake both hands in front of you and start to sink back. Pull the belly in, tuck the tail. And on your next inhale, begin to roll forward one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, coming to tabletop. Bringing our hands under the shoulders. And we're going to start to turn the fingers back towards us. As far back as we can. Maybe the fingers face towards you or turned out to the side. We're going to shift forward, softening the shoulders back, and then rock back. So as you glide forward, breathe in, let your shoulders move away from the ears, try to lengthen your neck. As you exhale, round back, bring the shoulders back towards your ears, flowing with our breath. just come undone, flipping the palms face up, spreading the fingers as much as we can. We're going to press through the back of the hand, or press through the shoulders down into the back of your hand. And then shift, come undone, center the right hand, open the left hand to the ceiling. We'll make a fist and just start to roll the whole hand in one direction. Pause, rolling in the opposite direction. And then come undone. We'll bring the left hand down, take the right arm up, making the fist. Do your shoulder rolls going in one direction. Pause, roll the shoulder in the opposite direction. And then come undone. You're going to press the palms down again. This time move your hands slightly forward to the shoulders. Claw them out with your fingers. Then bring the shoulders forward. Tuck the toes as you breathe in. Let the heart shine through. And then round back, pushing to down dog as you breathe out. So push your hips back up towards the ceiling. And then raise the heels and just tiptoe your way forward. Coming all the way to the front of the mat. We're going to let the knees soften, wrap the hands around the backs of the legs, and draw the chin towards the chest. Engage the belly. Lower the hips and breathe in as you look forward. Breathe out as you fold. Twice more. Inhale, shine the chest forward. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, gaze out in front of you. Release the hands, and then just round your back as you exhale. Start to slide your hands up the shins. As you press the palms into the legs, bring the chest forward, breathing in. And we're going to soften and fold as we breathe out. We'll reach around for our opposite elbows and gently swing the upper body. Swing side to side like a rag doll. Just gradually come back to stillness. Release the hands. Lower the hips. And with the chin still tucked, we're going to come up slowly as we breathe in. Pull the shoulders up towards our ears, up by the body. And then release the shoulders down into the back pockets. Draw your hands out alongside you. Engage the belly. Ground the feet. As you breathe in, just gently draw the shoulders up. As you breathe out, release them down, letting your heart lift. Squeeze that imaginary block between the thighs. And spread the fingers. Exhaling. And as you inhale, we're going to reach up, hook the thumbs together, holding at the top. Continue to breathe in as you push your hips forward, draw the belly in. Exhale the hands back to heart center, coming to a neutral position. On your next inhale, reach up, take a hold of your left wrist and ground your left heel. Exhale, folding to the right. Inhale to the center, anchor the right heel, switch wrists. Exhale, lengthen over to the left. On your next inhale, flip the palms towards the ceiling and press your hips forward. Bring your belly button in. Fold all the way down as you exhale. I'm just going to pause here, soften the knees, try to relax the shoulders. Gently nod your head yes. Shake the head no. And bring the weight back into the heels, and as you inhale, we're going to roll up slowly. This time as you stand tall, bring your arms all the way overhead. Bring the hands together and release back to heart center. Twice more. Inhale, reaching up, gazing up, drawing the hands together. Exhale, release your hands to the heart. Pausing here. I'm going to pull the belly button in, point the tail down, and press the shoulders back. Take a slight back bend as you breathe in. Send your hips out in front of you. Come all the way down as you breathe out. Inhale to a flat back. On your exhale, the right foot steps back. And then that right knee comes down. We're going to anchor the left foot. And just slowly take your arms overhead as you breathe in, pausing at the top. Soften the shoulders, spread the fingers. As you breathe out, reach the right hand forward and the left arm back. Pausing here. Draw the trunk back to the center. Then we're going to transition this into a twist, placing that right hand on the left knee and gazing back towards that left hand. Melt the shoulders down, tuck the tail and tuck the belly. Keeping the right hand where it is. Extend your arm overhead as you breathe in. And then bring the left hand down as you breathe out. So try to place the left hand on the outside of your left foot. Tuck your toes and pick up your back heel. And then we're going to release the right hand down, soften the shoulders, lower the hips, and then take the right arm up. Just pausing here. Anchor the right foot. Slowly come up to warrior two. Let your hips and your chest face right. Soften the shoulders. Sink into your left knee. Rolling the right hip back. Pressing the left knee forward. And then letting the right hand come down and the left arm reach back. See if you can reach back just a little bit more as you breathe in. And then extend the left arm overhead as you breathe out. Soften the shoulders, reach the right arm back. And then reach both arms overhead. Plug the shoulders down. Reach both hands forward. And turn the trunk to the front foot. Release your hands to the mat, framing your front left foot. Pick up your back right heel. And ground the right hand underneath the shoulder. Inhale the left arm to the ceiling, taking a nice deep twist. Exhale the left arm back down and lower the right knee. And just begin to shift or walk back to lengthen and straighten your left leg. So bowing forward and tucking the chin. You're going to shift forward and find a lunge. Tuck the back toes. Raise the back knee and just start to shift back, softening both knees. And just baby stepping your right foot about a third of the way forward. And shining the chest out in front of you, walking the fingers out in front of you, bringing the weight to that left leg. Maybe floating the right foot off the floor. Maybe hovering the fingers away from the mat. Maybe drawing the hands to heart center or bringing the hands to the hips. Opening the chest, dialing the right toes down. Flexing the right foot. Pressing through the heel. So anchor through the left big toe. Open the chest as you breathe in. Folding, releasing the hands as you breathe out. We're going to lengthen the right leg up a little bit more before slowly bringing our feet back together. Right foot joins the left. We're going to slowly come all the way up to standing. Press the shoulders down into the back body. And release the hands alongside us. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale to heart center. Twice more, breathing in. Breathing out. I'm going to pull the belly in, push the shoulders back. As you inhale, send your hips out in front of you. On the exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Pausing here. We're going to stay with the hands at heart center and take a deep breath in, opening the chest, pausing, sucking the belly button into the spine. On your exhale, I'm going to twist to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhaling left. Keep the belly engaged and release the hands overhead as you breathe in, sending the hips forward. Fold all the way down as you breathe out, bowing the head. Inhale, take a flat back, or inhale to a flat back. Exhale, step your left foot behind you and draw the left knee down. We're finding ourselves in this runner's lunge. We're going to anchor the right foot, draw the hands overhead, shoot the fingers to the ceiling, melt the shoulders into the back body, and just hold. Try to pull the belly in. Then just release your left hand to that right leg and reach your right arm back. Keep extending the right arm and then extend the left arm forward, grounding through that right foot. As you come back, we're going to rest the left hand back on the knee. Take your right arm overhead as you breathe in. Bring it on the outside of that right foot as you breathe out, drawing it all the way down. Releasing the left hand. Tucking the back toes and picking up the back knee. Keep the right hand grounded. Take the left arm up. Draw your shoulders back. Sink your hips. Ground your left foot. Ground both feet. Press up to warrior two. Soften the shoulders. Sink into your right knee. Gazing over the right hand. As you inhale, try to expand the chest. Relax the shoulders. On the exhale, try to deepen that lunge. Ground your feet. Then flip your right palm, reach forward, and then take it back. Reversing our warrior. Right arm reaches towards the back of the mat. And we're going to deepen that stretch as we inhale. And then just reach the right arm up as we exhale. Left arm extends towards the back of the mat. Reach both hands overhead, soften the shoulders, engage the belly, then just draw both hands forward. So we're hinging towards that right foot, drawing the ribs upward, pulling our shoulders back, grounding the feet. Turn towards the front foot as you breathe in. Release both hands down as you breathe out. We'll pick up the left heel and lower the back knee. And just shift back to lengthen and straighten your front leg. Coming back into our lunge. Tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee, and just start to round the back as you gaze towards your back foot. Soften the back knee. Baby step your way forward just about a third of the way. Travel the hands forward, shine the chest forward, and bring the weight into that right leg. The left foot comes up. And now the heart to lift, the chest to open. Keep a micro bend in the right knee. Maybe your fingers can hover from the ground and move to the waist. Or you can bring your hands to heart center. Allowing your left toes to point down, your shoulders to melt back. And we're pushing into that right big toe. Think about opening the chest as you breathe in, pulling the belly in as you breathe out, releasing the hands, bowing the head, extending your left leg to the ceiling, and then bringing the feet back together. Soften the knees, reach the hands around the backs of the legs, and tuck the chin towards your chest. Release the hands. And just roll up slowly like a rag doll, coming up one vertebra at a time, all the way up to standing. Reach your arms overhead as you breathe in. Draw the hands down to heart center as you breathe out. Again, reach up as you breathe in. Coming down as you breathe out. On your next inhale, draw the belly button into the spine and push your hips forward. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart center and bring the weight towards the left foot. Pick up that right foot, cross the right foot over your left knee, hinge at the waist, soften the left knee and start to lower, opening through the right hip, flexing the right foot. Peel the shoulders back, see if you can sink just a little bit lower. Keeping that right knee active, pushing the knee out to the side. Hands back to heart center. And as you come up, come undone. Ground the right foot. Take a slight back bend as you breathe in. Press the ceiling away. Forward all the way down as you breathe out. Bow the head. Flatten your back as you breathe in. Forward as you breathe out. Then reach all the way up on your next inhale. Bring your hands back to heart center on the exhale. We'll bring the weight to the right foot. Cross the left foot over the right thigh and try to flex the left foot. Try to open the left hip. Options to stay upright, push the knee open, or we can hinge and soften the standing right knee and start to open through that left hip some more. ground through the right big toe. Pressing up as you breathe in. Come undone as you breathe out. Left foot joins the right. I'm going to take the arms overhead as we slowly breathe in. And then forward all the way down as we breathe out. Bowing the head, tucking the chin. Flatten your back as you breathe in. Forward and drag your fingers forward as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale. Flatten the back. On the exhale, see if you can reach even further out. One last time. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, reach. Keep reaching. Maybe the weight moves into the balls of the feet. On the exhale, folding back in. Squeeze the fists. Gaze the belly. Take a deep inhale. Start to roll the wrists in one direction. Pause. On your exhale, roll the wrists in the opposite direction. Spread the fingers. Wiggle the fingers. Soften the knees and roll up slowly. Placing the hands at your low back. Bring the shoulder blades and elbows in towards each other. Suck in the belly button and push the hips forward. Come back to a neutral position. Release your hands. Let the heart lift. Inhale, reaching up and pressing back. Send your hips out in front of you. On the exhale, melt all the way down. Flatten the back one more time as you breathe in here. Soften the knees and fold as you breathe out. And just begin to transition all the way down into a seated position. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to fall open. And just begin sitting up tall. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears and then down towards your back pockets. Engage the belly, lift the heart. Pausing at the bottom of your next exhale. As you inhale, see if you can sit taller. On the exhale, start to fold forward, bringing the hands to the feet and the crown of the head towards the soles of the feet. And slowly come up. And draw your legs out in front of you. Ground through the backs of the knees and curl the toes in. Sitting up tall, raising the arms overhead. Bring your shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath in and fold forward as you breathe out. So let the hands fall wherever they may. They might reach towards the toes. They might make it to the ankles or the shins. Wherever we are, we're going to soften the shoulders and elbows and bow the head. Still expanding the chest as you breathe in. Maybe deepening the fold as you breathe out. And just slowly rolling back up. And from here, transition all the way down to your back. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Bring the thighs together. Draw the belly in. Stir the knees in one direction. Pausing and stirring the knees in the opposite direction. And just gradually we're going to come back to stillness. Release the hands. Engage the belly. Pull the knees in. Then float the knees to the left. Use the stomach to pull the knees back to the center. Float the knees to the right. Inhale to the center and hover to the left and hold. Inhale back to the center. Draw the belly in. Hover the knees to the right and hold. Inhale and back to the center. Then back over to the left. I'm going to extend the legs. Bend the knees, come back to the center, hover to the right, extend the legs. Come back to the center and press the heels towards the ceiling. So you can bring the palms, press the palms down for support. Engage the belly, ground the shoulders, flex the feet and try to click your heels together, pulling the belly button down towards your mat. As you breathe in, circle the feet away from each other and lower. Exhale and back up through the center. Twice more, inhaling out, exhaling in. Once more, inhaling and exhaling. Keep the legs extended or bend the knees if you need to. We're going to come down just about a third of the way. And then lower to a hover. Come up halfway. And take the legs back up. Flex the feet. Press the palms into the mat. Engage the belly. And try to lift your low back. Stomping the heels towards the ceiling. And pressing here for 3, and 2, and 1. I'm going to bring the hands to the back of the knees, bring the knees in towards the chest. Rock back and forth. And eventually come all the way up. Crossing the feet at the ankles. So cross the opposite foot. Your awkward foot in front this time. Not the one that you usually do when you're sitting cross-legged. Cup the hands back around the knees. Start to round back. Widen the shoulders and tuck the chin. And glide forward slowly as you breathe in, letting your heart lift. And then round back as you breathe out. Once more, inhale, glide forward. Exhale, round. We're just going to bring ourselves back up into a neutral position. Plant the right hand to the side. Reach the left arm over. Try to lengthen over towards that right side. And then come undone. Turn the left hand down. Reach the right arm over. Open the ribs to the ceiling. And then come undone. Cup the hands on the knees. Start to circle anti-clockwise, flowing with your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose, and coming back to stillness and just changing direction, flowing with our breath. Breathing in and out through the nostrils, and eventually coming back to stillness. From here, begin to transition to tabletop. You're going to come back up to our hands and knees, lining our shoulders above our wrists, our hips in line with our knees. Draw the shoulders back and bring the elbows in and try to root down through the right finger pads. Keep the gaze down, keep the neck long. Engage in the belly. On your next inhale, extend the left arm and the right leg. Exhale, come undone, switching sides. Inhale, the right arm reaches, left arm reaches back. Exhale, come undone. Just continue to alternate. Inhale, lengthening, pushing through the heel and shooting the fingers out. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to come back to stillness here. Sink the hips back. Draw the elbows down. And bring the fingertips together in a prayer position. Option to keep the knees parallel, or coming into a more regular child's pose, you can widen the knees and keep the toes together. Send the hips back. Rest the forehead down. Maybe place the thumbs at the base of the neck. Keep peeling your shoulders back. And start to release the hands. And soften your shoulders. And start to release through the hips, holding. Try to Find any tension and try to let it go. Extending your next exhale. Take a nice deep breath in. Slowly side out. Take another deep breath in. And side out. Keep breathing out as you extend the arms forward and press the palms down. Gaze towards the wrists. On your next inhale, we're going to glide forward and sink the hips down. Float the feet up. On the exhale, rounding back into your child's pose. Once more, inhale, glide forward. Exhale, shift back. And smelt the forearms back down. Bring your shoulders away from the ears. And pause at the bottom of the next exhale. And take a half breath in through the nose. Take a full breath in through the nose. And side out. Take a half breath in. Fill up on your next inhale. Fill up some more. And side out. I'm going to press the palms down and just transition back up to your hands and knees. And if the knees are parallel, take them wide so they're the edges of the mat. Bring the toes together. Bring your hands forward of your shoulders. And circle back towards your right heel and forward towards your left wrist, flowing with your breath. Circling clockwise, lengthening the arms as you shift back. Pressing the chest forward as we glide forward. And coming back to stillness. And just going in the opposite direction. Just come back to stillness. So we're going to walk the knees in, travel back into our tabletop, bring the hands back under the shoulders, and tuck the toes, lower the belly. And as you round, let the knees come up and push your hips back up to the ceiling, coming into our down dog. And widen your dog. Pinky toes to the edge of the mat. If you want to go wider, the big toes can move just outside the edges of the mat. And then travel the hands back, either a third or halfway. Send to the right hand. Slide the left hand over to the right leg. Start to twist. Come undone. Left hand replaces the right. Right hand reaches for the left leg. I'm going to twist. Come undone. And travel the hands all the way back towards the feet. Soften the knees. Heel toe the feet just slightly in so they're still wider than your hips. Soften the knees. And try to bring your two peace fingers around the big toes or maybe just towards the ankles or the shins. Lower the hips. Gaze towards the top of the mat. Bring your shoulders back and turn your elbows in. As you sink, take a deep breath in and then fold as you breathe out. Bending the elbows here. Just once more, gazing forward, sinking the hips, taking a nice deep breath in and then folding as we breathe out. And we'll release the hands, shuffle the feet to a neutral position. Take a half lift. And fold. So bow the head, soften the knees. As you come up halfway, gaze forward, press the chest forward, and slowly lower. Gently nodding the head yes. And then shaking the head no. Then bringing the weight into the heels, softening the knees and rolling up slowly. You're going to come up one vertebra at a time. Stand tall, bring the shoulders down, and let the heart lift. Reach overhead. overhead as you breathe in. Draw the hands together and back to the heart as you breathe out. And we're going to take a small step forward to the right foot. As we ground the right foot, soften the right knee, pick up your back heel, and just pause here. Peel the shoulders back. Flex the left foot, and see if we can reach the left arm back and the right arm forward. Take a deep breath in. Draw the hands back to heart center. Bring the feet back together. Left foot steps forward. Soften that left knee. Open the chest. Slide your right foot back. Reach your right hand back and the left arm forward. Lengthen. Engage the belly and bring the hands to heart center. Coming back to standing. Find your way all the way to the top of the mat. Heel toe the feet together. Letting your toes touch. Lifting the heart. Engaging the belly. You're going to raise the arms overhead as you breathe in, holding the top, spreading the fingers, relaxing the shoulders. Start to bend your knees and lower the hips as you breathe out. Pull the belly in, tuck the tail, plug your shoulders away from the ears, and extend your hands forward. Bring the weight into your heels, lower the hips down. If it's in your practice, the hands can come back overhead and the shoulders can keep drawn into your back pockets. Spread the fingers, open the chest, tuck the tail under, suck the belly in, and sink as low as you can. Folding forward. Take a half lift, fold. Once more, flatten the back, and then release back down. Draw the feet away from each other. Soften the knees and just rolling up like a rag doll. Take your arms all the way up and hook the thumbs at the top. Soften the shoulders, suck in the belly button. As you reach back, push your hips out in front of you. Come back to neutral. Lengthen the hands to the right. Come back to the center. And lengthen the arms to the left. Coming back to the center. Flip the palms towards the ceiling. Pull the shoulders down, draw the belly in. As you inhale, push your hips forward. On your exhale, soften these and fold, slowly coming down, bowing the head, and then flattening the back as we breathe in, softening the knees, folding as we breathe out. And just begin your transition back, down to your mat, all the way through a seated position, and down to our backs. Bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall open. Interlace the fingers just below your belly button. Tuck the chin. And just allow everything to feel heavy as it feel the weight of your body as it melts into your mat. Start to ground the feet. I'm going to take the right foot, cross it over the left thigh, flex the right foot, open the right knee, you can press the knee away from the body. We can bring our hands around the left thigh or the left shin and pull that left leg in towards us. Flex the feet and try to push your right knee away from the body. Draw the left foot down, bring your right hand to the outside of the right foot, and just open up into a single leg happy baby. So the sole of the right foot faces the ceiling. You're going to bend the knee out to the side and just pull it down towards the ribs, towards the shoulder. For more intensity, that left leg can extend. And we're going to use both hands to cradle the right foot. So let your left hand find the right foot and bring your right hand to the knee, and try to bring your calf and shin parallel to the chest. Pausing here with maybe swaying from side to side. Another option is to slide both hands underneath the calf. And then slowly come undone. The right foot is grounded, left foot crosses on top. We're going to open the knee, pushing it away from the body. We're going to bring our hands around the right thigh or the right shin, flex the feet, hug the right knee in, push the left knee open. We're going to let that right foot come down, bring the left hand to the outside of your left foot, and just open the knee to the side and pull it down towards the armpit for our single leg happy baby. For more intensity, straighten the right leg. Transitioning to that cradle stretch, right hand moves to the left foot and the left hand moves to the knee. We're going to try to bring the leg parallel to the chest. We're going to reach both arms underneath the calf to create a little shelf. When you're ready, just come undone, hug both knees in towards you, press the thighs together, pull the belly in. You start to stir the knees in one direction. Pausing and stirring the knees in the opposite direction. Engage the belly, hug the knees in, tee the arms out, and let your knees fall over to the left. Ground your shoulders and look to the right. Engage the belly. Inhale the knees back to the center, and then exhale over to the right, gazing left. Engage the belly, draw the knees back to the center, and ground the feet to the floor. Drawing the feet about hip distance apart, press the palms into your mat, and then tuck the tail. Inhale the hips to the ceiling, exhale lower. Twice more, inhale raising the hips, exhale lowering. Tuck the tail, engage the belly. Drive your hips up as you breathe in, holding at the top. Engage the glutes and the belly, and see if you can press up even higher. And as you exhale, lowering down slowly. Widen the feet, tee the arms out to reach them all the way overhead. Start to windshield wipe the knees side to side here. And allow your knees to stack all the way over to one side. And then transition yourself all the way into that side and take a fetal position. Softening the shoulders as you breathe in. Engaging the belly as you breathe out. And keeping your eyes closed. And start to slowly come up. Just find yourselves in a comfortable seated position. Take your hands to heart center. Bow the head. Peel the shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in. And side out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.